Hey everyone, so we're going to do a little experiment in Poe today where I had a comment that asked for, a psychological horror. That's not a genre that I write in, but let's see, just like in the cozy mystery, what the AIs can come up with so that, let's get it started. So let me show you kind of what I do. I do have Claude here. I do have Mistral Medium here. These are both through Poe. Poe I don't have a subscription for, so this is what you can do absolutely free. But I have both of these open just because since we're asking for psychological horror, I don't know if Claude is going to have an issue with it because Claude, again, is very moderated. There's definitely holdbacks from using Claude, but it does give some good ideas when it doesn't have a problem with the content. So let's see here. So I don't know what a psychological horror novel is like. I know horror and I know, probably psychological thrillers, but let's see what it combines them so we can get an idea of, what are the elements of a novel that is a psychological horror. If you watched the cozy mystery, we're going to follow the exact same path. Okay. Nice. Okay. Sounds like a fun read. I really should read more than just romance, apparently, because this does sound fun. I do read some horror, but I don't know that I've read a psychological horror before. Nice. Okay. So maybe Claude won't have an issue with it? Let's see here. So if you write or if you read a lot of psychological horror novels, let me know if this kind of sounds like it. I'm doing 18 chapters just because that's what I normally do. It gives it a nice rounded, here's the lead up, here's the middle, here's the ending. Okay. Okay. So it looks like typically 70 to 100,000 is slightly longer than a typical romance, but still definitely doable. I don't know that I'll suddenly start jumping into psychological horror anytime soon, but it's good to know about other genres. It's definitely good to read other genres too. I have seen some of these. Okay. Interesting. And the nice thing about Poe, too, is that we can just jump in and follow these little tangents. So that comes up with a question. What's the difference between psychological thriller and psychological horror? Okay, that makes sense. So horrors are a little bit more ambiguous at the end. Thrillers, I don't know. Or would it be more just considered a crime novel? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's a clearly defined bad guy. And then it does follow Clarice. Interesting. Always good to learn about new genres. But back to the other novel. Okay, interesting. I like it. This is something that I was playing with yesterday in a different piece. But yeah, finding playlists is a great way to have, more music going on in your life. And also just some readers really like to know the playlist that kind of goes with your novel. And it's also good for just mood. Okay, yep. Okay, I like it. So, and as you can see, we've done a lot in less than 10 minutes right now. So we got our scene beats, great. And thankfully, Claude hasn't had any kind of issues. Now, is psychological horror done more in first person or third? I kind of feel like something where we don't know really what's going on and we're witnessing her mind break apart should be in first person. Okay. So there we go. Right, so in about 11 minutes, we figured out what a psychological horror is, how it differs from a psychological thriller. We have characters, we have a detailed outline, we have scene beats for that first chapter. We've got the prose for the first scene beat in that first chapter. We know Claude's not going to have an issue with it just yet. There may be some elements that it does, but at this point, everything's fine with Claude. And then also, we've got a playlist and also potential titles, which are good. So there you go. If you want to know about a genre, you want to know about a new book style that you've never written, AI is definitely an easy way to jump right in, learn about it, find some recommendations for other books so that you can read, books that are in this genre. Let me see. The skeleton key. Psychological. See if it knows that. That's one of my favorite movies. Okay. Okay, so possession is common in psychological horror. I like it. Alright. So maybe I do have more of a handle on this genre than I thought. Still not jumping into this genre as a new pen name, but it's fun to play with new ideas, new genres, and see kind of how they play out. Thank you so much for watching. If you have other genres that you'd like to see, done this way, just let me know. I'm always happy to try new things and to see how the AI can be pushed a little bit. Thank you so much.